In this video, I'm going to teach you how you can share the internet from your phone to your laptop. So as you can see on the screen, this is my phone, and I'm going to show you how we can hotspot the internet access that we have on the phone and use it on the laptop. So as you can see on my computer, I am not connected to any source of internet. I can't do anything online. So you see, it's not connected to anything. And when you try anything on the internet, it wouldn't also work. So let's try and see. So you see, it says no internet. So let's minimize this. And now back to our phone. First of all, we need to install an app. So let's go to Play Store. The app is called Every Proxy. I'll leave a link to the app in the description. I'll also share it in the WhatsApp group. This is the app, so let's install it. At this point, I'm using my VPN. So you see I have the key at the top. I'm using the VPN to install the app. Alright, so as you can see, the app is installed successfully. But I'm not going to open the app now. I now need to switch on my hotspot. If you already know how to do that, then you can jump the step. If you don't, the easiest way is to pull down the notification area, and you will see as part of the icons hotspot. So this is mine, so you can just tap it here and it will be on. But if this is your first time using your hotspot, then you may want to go to settings. Then under settings, you look for network and internet, or yours you may see hotspot and the rest. So you see under it you have Wi-Fi, mobile data usage, and hotspot. So you go there and you look for hotspot. Okay, so that is it, hotspot and tethering. I'm not using USB tethering and I'm not using Bluetooth. So go directly to Wi-Fi hotspot. Over here, as you can see, it's off. You can switch it on. You can rename your hotspot and you can set the password. So if you don't know the password, this is where to go. And this is my password, but you can set your own password. Okay, so that is it. So we can also switch it on from here, just like this, and the hotspot icon will be displayed. I'm not going to switch it on from here. Let me go back to the notification area and now switch on the hotspot from here. So now that we have the hotspot switched on, I'm now going back to the app, Every Proxy app. So I'm going to open the app, and over here, I'm going to switch this one on, the first one, HTTPS. So make sure you switch it on. So now we are good to go. Now that we have our hotspot on and our Every Proxy HTTP also on, let's now go to the computer and connect the hotspot through the Wi-Fi adapter. So as you can see, it has recognized our phone, and I'm going to connect. Because this is the first time, it's going to ask me for the password. After typing in the password, you just click on next. You can click yes, and it would connect. So you see, we are connected to the hotspot. But over here, it says no internet. So even though we are connected, the computer still can't access the internet. So there is one more settings that we have to do. Over here where we have the Wi-Fi icon, you can right click on that and choose Open Network and Internet Settings. So when this opens, then on your left, you look for Proxy. Click on Proxy. Then scroll down on the right till you see Use a Proxy Server. Then switch it on. As soon as you switch it on, whatever is here, make sure you clear it, because I'm going to show you what next to do. Now let me minimize this. Okay, so that is our phone, and that is network settings on the laptop. Alright, so at this point, we need an address and a port. You get the address and the port from the Every Proxy app. So you will see that the port is actually 8080. It's here. And all these from 000 to the last digit here, that is where you get the address. But because it isn't clear over here, go to these three dots and tap on this, all IP addresses. And you will have all the 4 addresses. Yours may be 3 or 4 like mine. So you are going to copy any of these addresses. But I would recommend you choose this one, anything that looks like this, or that one, the one starting with 10 or the one starting with 192. If you see anyone with 0000, don't choose that one. Okay, so now let's type in the address, and I'm going to type in the first one, which is 10.127.118.196. Then for the port, as I said, it's 8080. In fact, you will see the port here, 8080. So now that we have the address and the port filled in, you now click on save. Okay, so it is saved. You may not see any significant change, but it is saved. So you see now on the phone, you see there is the third line has appeared, and now there is some transfer of data. So let's now test it again if we have internet. So we go back to the browser. Let's refresh the Facebook that we wanted to access and see if it will connect now. All right, so as you can see, now it has opened. Let me try opening YouTube as well. All right, so that is YouTube. And as you can see, the internet is working well. So as you can see, we are connected live on the internet, and YouTube is working pretty fine. Another way to go back to the proxy settings is to actually search for it. So in the search bar, you just type in proxy. So you see, we have proxy settings. Tap on that. That should bring back the same windows where you can now switch on the proxy server and change the address and port to whatever was displayed on every proxy. So as you can see, it's still working well. You may have to leave this on the phone, or intermittently you may have to bring it up, because if the phone goes to sleep mode, it's going to break the transmission. And as you can see, the phone is also live on the internet. So that is it. And thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. See you in the next video. Bye.